one important thing in it. Brand communities broaden the dyadic relationship between consumers and the brand, and that is why we have to consider the social aspects of consumption. And the interaction among the community members, it influences each other, it affects the members' perceptions of a brand, and influences their relation and their attitude towards the brand. And this is something some of you already mentioned here yesterday, that the brand owner is no longer the owner of his brand, but brands are rather co-created of the brand, consumers, and other actors. So this is an important thing to note. So, yeah, in the literature there were several positive effects of brand communities shown, and some of them are, for example, customer external behavior, which means customers they support the companies in several ways. Community members, they are higher, they have a higher satisfaction, they do positive word of mouth, and they have a higher loyalty towards the brand of the brand community. That is why marketers try to build and maintain brand communities, but as several examples show, not every brand has the potential to be the basis of enduring interaction with its customers. So brands lacking this potential for serving as a basis of brand community have to look for other ways building meaningful relationships in cyberspace. And therefore we propose branded communities as an alternative concept to branded communities, and we define that this is a community of people sharing their interest and their expertise in a specific topic which is sponsored or operated by a specific brand or for marketing purposes. Whereas a brand community is focused on a specific brand, and the community is operated or supported by the community itself or anybody else. A branded community is focused on a brand-independent topic. It means it's not necessarily a brand or that is at the center of the community, but this community is supported or operated by a specific brand. And that's why we see this as an alternative concept to realize at least some of the opportunities of brand communities. We derived several hypotheses mainly from the literature of brand communities, co-branding and sponsoring. And we set up an empirical model which I will present right now, but I won't explain it in detail. I will do that later on when I give you the results. But I will show you the main research questions we try to answer with the model. In an initial part of our structural manipulation model tries to answer the question, what factors lead to loyalty towards the branded community? And the second part of the model, it concerns the question, what are the driving forces of branded communities that lead to loyalty towards the operating or sponsoring brand? I mean, we have two holders of loyalty. On the one hand side, it's the community itself, but on the other hand side, we study the loyalty towards the operating or sponsoring brand. And both times we use the loyalty construct as a success measure. We conducted our study in a branded online community of members interested in football. It's the biggest one in Germany. And this community is sponsored and operated by the leading German telecommunication corporation. And as you can see, it's rather unobtrusive that you can recognize that this community is powered or operated by the German telecommunication corporation. So you don't have to be necessarily aware to that this is the case. And we had 501 community members who answered our online questionnaire, and this questionnaire comprised mainly, or all the constructs were from existing literature. So let me give you a closer look at the model and the results. So first of all, we did the model estimation was done using PLS, and that's by the way. Yeah, first of all, the interest in a specific topic, we used the identification with football and the involvement with football as a measurement instrument for the interest in the topic football. And we hypothesized that this identification or involvement with football also leads to an identification or in